Why is independence so important to them? Well, do you have difficulties using a fork? Do you have difficulties holding a cup? Do you have difficulties crossing the street? Do you have difficulties getting to where you need to go? Do you have difficulties speaking for yourself? These are things that may not be, first nature to some of these guys. And I hope that these guys find their dreams, each and every one of them in their own ways. And I could tell you there are many, many dreams in this house. I just hope that each and every one of them gets what they want.
When we first conceived of the idea of Libenu and creating homes for young men and women with disabilities, we were told that this is something that can't be done. People thought we were just following a pipe dream. It was not something we were going to be able to do, and we did it. And it came about through a tremendous amount of hard work and effort and just sheer determination on the parts of everybody that's been involved.
Now that the young men have been in the house for the past several months, they've really transitioned, and we're hearing some great feedback from the parents. It's great to hear that some of the parents, after the weekend when they go home for Sabbath, they say that the boys are ready to come to their house. They want to go home. And I think that says a lot, that these boys are feeling comfortable, feeling like they have their own place. And it's just been a wonderful experience.
This has been an incredible year for Libenu.
Libenu has given me, as a mother, the security of knowing that there is an accepting environment for my child, that there is a normalized environment for my child. And as a mom, that's what I always prayed for and hoped for and wanted for him, is to have as normal a life as he can, as included a life as he can, to have a place and people around him that would accept him for who he is. And that's what happens at Libenu.
Since Josh moved into the Libenu home in September, we've seen some tremendous changes in his outlook and his spirit, and we think that it's been a very, very positive experience for him, and it has really fulfilled the dream that we've had for him to be able to live on his own.
I think this year, having Josh move into Libenu has accomplished a very important goal that would never have occurred if he continued to live at home. And that's the understanding that he isn't always the center of everything, that he's part of a community, that other people's needs have to be taken into consideration along with his. It's just a tremendous part of human development that he's only able to get because he's in the Libenu environment.
Not only have the boys grown socially being in the house, but they have also learned more responsibility. They've learned to work together as a group. They each have their chores that they have to do, like setting the table, taking out the garbage, making their beds, keeping the home clean, washing the dishes, and they are learning that they are responsible for that. And it's just another way that they have grown and to show their independence.
Libenu has meant the difference between my son not knowing where he's going with his life, and my husband and I worrying about how are we going to be able to provide for him, who's going to be there for him. All of that has been answered by this amazing organization, because now we have a group home. It's hard to put into words how special it is to see this child excited about his life, and to see this child excited to go to his house, to see him walk into his room, and it's his place. It's a place of his own.
First of all, I love my life. And I am a working girl. And I have a real job. And I get paid every week on Thursdays. And I am very independent to doing my job what my boss told me to do. And I have a lot of friends, and I want to make new ones.
We've reached an important milestone with our young men moving into the Libenu house, and this has been an incredible accomplishment for us, one that we are very proud of. But we have another milestone now that we're setting our sights on in the future, and that's a home for young women. We have a group of young women who are ready to move in, who are also ready to live independently, and now our focus is turning towards them to see how we can make this dream come true for them.
You know, Elizabeth's brothers and sisters are getting older, and she sees her older brother just moved to California, and she sees her next sibling, moving out of the house, and she has the same goals and aspirations as any child or adult has, and we have those same things for Elizabeth. We've always had very high hopes, and we always believe that Elizabeth can, and she does, can live independently with some assisted help, that she can live with friends and be an active part of the community, and that's what she wants for herself too.
Libenu is important for us because in our dreams, we see Elizabeth in a nice, loving Jewish environment, being able to, have a kosher home and keep Shabbos and be with other Jewish girls her age and do social activities and doing things in the community, and that's really important for us.
I love to live in someone's house so I can be independent more than anything.
I am 18 years old, and I just graduated from high school this year, and also I am in the Bridges program. I hope to graduate by next year, and also what I like to do in my free time is go on Facebook and check the news and read.
Every parent would like their child to be independent, and Chana's come a great long way from her 1 pound 1 ounce beginning. One thing she'd like to do is interact and associate with other people with their similar values, and we saw this program that's developing as ideal for Chana.
I don't think there's any parent that has a special needs child that doesn't worry about their future, and with Libenu, you feel that they're sort of covered, and it's just hard. We haven't had this kind of opportunity, in this area, and this is really very exciting, and it's just a huge thing, We
had heard that some parents even took the dramatic steps of moving out of state to other states that had programs such as this, and that's really a shame. So we feel it's a special blessing that this is being developed here.
Well, I'm looking forward to maybe living in a house or something. I don't know, like maybe I'll visit my family every once in a while.
There is nothing in Chicago for young Jewish women. There are no options, there are no group homes, nothing. It really is a population that has not been served. And so we are very excited, not only because we have this lovely group of young women together, but because it is going to be a pioneering effort to create something brand new that will serve the community and serve these young women.
These young men of Libenu and future young women of Libenu are very special individuals. They don't have the high-power lobbyists to help them advocate for themselves. They have to rely on Libenu to do their work. I believe it's a very important organization, which one I am fully committed to. In order for Libenu to prosper, it needs help from everybody. Not only state officials and elected officials, but individuals like you. They're the ones that make a difference, and you're the one that can make a difference.
We have been very touched by the outpouring of help and support from the community. And you know, Libenu isn't going away. Libenu is continuing. Libenu is growing. We're going to do this girls' home, and then there are going to be more homes. But we need your continued support and your help. Let's give these children an opportunity to live on their own, to live as independently as they possibly can, to be included in a community that embraces them and supports them. And we can't do it without you. So please, please help Libenu, and please open your hearts to us.